Hey everybody, it's me again, and I just got a text from Melissa in Beaumont. She's on a swim team and wants to know why her blonde hair has turned green. Green hair, now that's crazy. Well, Melissa, your hair has experienced a physical change. It's not permanent, and there's hope for your hair. As you know, chemistry is all about studying matter and what causes it to change from one form to another. Please tell me you remember the three types of matter. Solids, liquids, and gases. Good, you have been paying attention. So there are chemical changes and physical changes. Matter can also be described in terms of chemical and physical properties. Here are a few examples of chemical and physical properties. When we talk about properties of matter, we're talking about qualities or characteristics that we can use to tell it apart from other types of matter. You can tell Melissa and me apart by our hair color. She's a blonde and I'm a brunette. Appearance or color is considered a physical property. And my hair smells like shampoo, but Melissa's hair smells like pool. Also, physical properties. In chemistry, we can measure or observe physical properties without changing the makeup of the substance. To see or measure chemical properties, often a chemical reaction must occur, changing the makeup of the substance. Yikes. So what are chemical and physical changes? And what's up with Melissa's hair? Or her hair? Turns out, it isn't the chlorine in the pool that turned Melissa's hair green. However, chlorine is responsible for oxidizing the metals dissolved in the water. These metals bind to the protein in the hair shaft, depositing their color. The green is likely from copper, which is present in algicide added to the pool. Think old pennies or the Statue of Liberty. Whoa, get a comb. Okay, so her hair has been bleached. When using permanent hair dyes or bleach, the hair shaft is open and damaged while coloring, and the hair composition is not the same. A chemical change has occurred. Temporary hair coloring and the green color from the pool can be washed out using special swimmer shampoo that helps dislodge metals from the hair. The makeup of the hair hasn't been altered, and a physical change has occurred. I've got no clue how to fix the seaweed hair, or bedhead. Alright, and just so we're clear, physical change. Change in the form or state of a substance without changing the chemical makeup. No chemical bonds broken. Chemical change. Substance changes into a new substance by making and breaking bonds and rearranging atoms. So how do we tell physical and chemical changes apart? Well, if there's a phase change, it's a physical change. A phase change happens when heat or energy is added or released and matter changes from one state to another. So you know that on a hot day, ice can melt and water can evaporate. We're talking H2O. It's just gone from solid to liquid to a gas. Ice and steam are still water. One is just in the solid form. The other is in the gas form. And if you see any of these words, think physical. Phase changes are always physical. Got it? In a chemical change, a chemical reaction occurs. Here's how you can tell if a chemical reaction has occurred. Does the reaction get hot or cold? If so, a chemical change has taken place. If light is produced, a precipitate forms, the color changes, or if gas or a smell is produced, you've got a chemical change. These are the general rules of thumb. A lot of times, more information is needed to make the call, just like in our two hair color examples. Oh, and one more thing. Often, chemical changes are irreversible. For example, once wood has burned, you cannot go back to the original substance. Before we go, let's test out our mad skills. What do you think? Physical or chemical? Okay, so sour milk. Disgusting. You know that's got a smell. A chemical reaction made that smell. Anytime you see the word dissolve, think physical. All you are doing is adding something to water. They aren't reacting, and this is reversible. You can undo it. Once the water evaporates, the copper sulfate will remain. The same goes for sugar or salt mixed with water. What about folding paper? Even though your paper is creased, it's still paper. The properties have not changed, so it's physical. Melted butter. Everything is better with butter. Melting is a physical change. You've still got butter. It has just changed phase from a solid to a liquid. Remember that phase change chart I showed you earlier? Freezing, condensing, and evaporating are also words that describe physical changes. Exploding fireworks are definitely a chemical change because light is produced, and the reaction is irreversible. How about mowing the lawn? Is it still grass, or is it something new? You've still got grass, it's just been cut. No new substance is formed. Okay, you've got this. And before I go, I'll leave you with one more thing to think about. Well, until next time, I'll see y'all later.